Hey everyone, long time no see. My name is Zach. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here already, you may have been here already. Also, ignore all of this mess. This is because I'm making a podcast here shortly, so all the equipment's kind of just out in my room. But hey, welcome. Just wanted to come on and do a little bit of talking, yapping it up, because it is nearly Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, actually, of course, and that's when this is coming out. But I wanted to cover something that I thought was really important, which is gifts. Now, we have a lot of people that come into the Croc Center that I work at right now. Oop, I just headbutt the microphone basically. But we have a lot of people that come into the Croc Center, a lot of people that give gifts and stuff like that. And there was one gift that I got shared with by someone that I wanted to share with you guys. But first off, I wanted to share some of the gifts that I got from other people, which are there. So our manager, she gave us this little like ornament thing that is not going to focus, but it's there. Wow. Wow. It's there. She gave us that little thing. Also, one of the members, I work in the morning, so there's a lot of people that come in pretty consistently almost every single day. And I got I got this, and it's a little owl, and it says it's a pocket hug. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it says it's a pocket hug. It's a little owl. Surprisingly, it's not a pin. This is what I thought was a pin. That I can pin because we have these lanyards that we put pins on. But basically it says, here's a little pocket hug. Please keep it safe and close. Then it will be there beside you when you need it most. Which I thought was super, super cute. So I got that from a member, and she gave it to me in the morning when I worked a couple mornings ago, and I thought that was super sweet. But there is one gift that I got a few days ago now, me and my other coworker got. Actually a few coworkers got, except for one of them. But I got this. It's basically like a gift bag looking thing. This is probably not very good for audio, but it's a gift bag looking thing. And what's inside of it, you'll probably know from the thumbnail. It's kind of crazy. But let me just pour it out so we don't have to do all that. But we have all sorts of little like ingredients to make hot chocolate. There's like chocolate in here and like chocolate chips and marshmallows. And this I thought was kind of interesting. It's a spoon that's made for stirring, and it's kind of like in a pill pack, but basically it's a candy cane spoon, like a peppermint spoon, which I thought was really interesting. And you can tell by the way this was cut that she probably gave out these gift bags to a lot of people, which I think is super sweet still. But that's pretty sick. I've never seen anything like this. So when you stir, it makes the hot chocolate be like peppermint. So I thought that was really interesting. But this is what was included that is kind of out of the ordinary for a gift bag when you see all sorts of like hot chocolate and stuff like that. But she told me it was a very interesting story. She said, and I'm probably paraphrasing this completely wrong. I am so sorry. She was so sweet. I think she's in her upper 70s or lower 80s. And she told me and my coworker that basically the reason why she gave us an orange in each of our gift bags is because when she was a kid, that oranges weren't readily available in the supermarket either all year round or at all. Probably not all year round, seasonal in her supermarket when she was a kid. So she wasn't able to get that. And since they were pretty poor, they couldn't have it like shipped. I don't even think that infrastructure existed back then. Couldn't have it shipped to them or anything. And so she basically said that her mom, they eventually moved to California, so then they had plentiful access to oranges by then. But she told us that her mom used to pack an orange all the time for her, or within the gifts when her mom was still alive, to remind her of where she came from, which I thought was super sweet. I thought it was super sweet that she shared. It's kind of interesting that I work for a community center, gym place that kind of has that sort of community, or that those people who are willing to share such private information. I mean, a lot of people just kind of just go in there. They don't really do anything. They just come in, they go work out and then leave. So it's kind of interesting to hear that sort of story. And I am curious of how many stories that you guys thought about or something like that. I'm trying to think about something like that. I'll have to think about that and make another video about that, of things that I can think about that are like that story where they're very personal. And I thought that was super sweet that she decided to share that with us and continue the tradition of giving us an orange, like how her mom gave her an orange because of that. But yeah, let me know what you think. And of course, this year I didn't have a lot of gifts that I had to wrap for people. Basically my parents, and yeah, pretty much just my parents. I don't really give out gifts a lot. Usually I give out cards if I do give out things. So yeah, I got a gift for one person, and then like literally my parents, and then that was it. But one thing about gifts is it's definitely the thought that counts, but I think it's just super sweet to get a gift because, it's thoughtful. It's very sweet, it's thoughtful. Yeah. And I think that's very interesting. I think there's an interesting culture around gifts, but now in my family and in me especially, there's a lot of the mindset that, oh, we don't really need anything. But I legitimately can't think of anything that I really would want. So I'm very sentimental though, so I like cards and stuff like that. That's why I usually do that for people. But I'll get them a gift if I care about them and there's something that's very obvious that I could get them that they'd like. So yeah, let me know what you think about this style of video. And I just wanted to come on here, share that story, because I thought it was super sweet that lady decided to share this tradition of giving us oranges, just like her mom used to give her, and all sorts of stuff like that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, even if you most people celebrate Christmas, even if they're not really religious. But I'm super excited for tomorrow, going up to my nephew's house. We're going to go open some presents with him, see what all that stuff is, maybe eat lunch or something. And then we're going to have a ham dinner, which I'm super excited about. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and Merry Christmas. I'll see you all later. Peace.